Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and I am worked up right now. For what reason, you don't know. But anyway, you're going to find out in a minute. There's something that amps me up that I want to rant on, and I haven't done a rant in a long time. I used to do a lot of rants where I would just rant. So this rant is on people bitching about new products and what they think are defects. There was the 70-200 version 2 Nikon VR version 2, and people said it wasn't long enough. It's not really 200. It's only 130 when you're within 4 feet. It's like, give me a break. Use the lens to its capability or what it actually gives you. Nikon's not going to put out something that has major defects. All right, there may be minor issues that are correctable, or if they need to be recalled back into the facility, they will fix them. And that's very rare that that happens. Canon had that major issue with the Mark III, the 1D Mark III, and even from talking to their technical people, or just people that use Canon, it was a very extreme circumstance where there was actually an issue that caused that camera to malfunction. It was something with, strong backlight, this, that, and other, and it just gets blown out of proportion on the internet, in web forums, where one person finds an issue and then everybody starts trying to replicate it. Now that holds true in this D7000. People are finding dead pixels, but where are they finding them? Well, when they're shooting video at 22,500 ISO, they're seeing red pixels. All right, why don't you shoot it at a little bit more of an extreme circumstance? In my D3S, which is a $5,000 camera, at extreme circumstances, you may see a dead pixel here or there, even in stills. But it's not a major deal. Things are going to happen. There's going to be minor issues with technology, with digital things, and nothing is ever going to be perfect. But when you go and you try to replicate an issue, and by putting it through the most extreme circumstances that are very rare that you're going to shoot at, is just overkill. It's like reviewing the corners of shooting pictures of charts, focus charts. Why should I shoot pictures of charts? How about I go shoot pictures of things that I should be shooting pictures of? This over-analyzing of everything is just unbelievable. It's over the top. When I do my reviews, I do reviews on real-world situations that I'd be shooting in. I look at the picture in Lightroom and I go, okay, that looks good. That's fine. I'll zoom into 1:1 or wherever I normally zoom into and go, all right, it looks fine. But I'm not going to sit there and pixel peep and be like, there's major malfunctions in this. I'm not shooting an 18-55 kit lens. Sure, you're going to see problems with purple fringing and things like that in a lens like that. When you're buying good quality professional gear, you're going to have less issues. And if there are issues, they're going to be rectified. They're going to call it back and they're going to fix it. But over-analyzing things just goes to the extreme. And then on these forums, people go nuts on forums. I have 12 red dead pixels. I have 6 dead pixels when I'm shooting at H3. What does the H mode mean? I think I've read this before, that H is high mode, high 1, high 2. They're not recommended. The recommended span of a certain camera is ISO 200 to ISO 6400, but can be expanded to higher. That's your H1, your H2, H3. Now, of course, if they're not putting a number on it, an ISO number, there's an issue. They're saying it's not recommended that you go this far, but if you do, I would say go at your own risk. So don't blow it out of proportion if there's a color fringing issue at at 22,000 ISO. What do you expect? If you're shooting at 22,000 ISO, most likely there's no color anyway, just make it black and white. But these issues in the D7000, when Nikon said, yes, there's issues at high ISOs, doing video where these pixels show up, you know what they're probably going to do? They're probably going to make a little piece of software that gets updated in the firmware that just tells it to make these red pixels dark. So instead of being red, dark, dead pixels, they're going to have it masked as a dark thing. Maybe there's going to be something that covers it up. And I don't know how technology works on sensors and all of that, but That's probably what's going to happen, and then you're never going to notice it. There was something with the 24-70 Nikon 2.8 where there was a light leak. The light leak, I watched a guy do a video to simulate the light leak. He had a big softbox strobe up here. He had his camera set to like 64,000 ISO, which you'd never, well, I can't say never, but most likely aren't shooting that in the studio at that high. He's holding the window of the camera, of the lens, up to the strobe, going like this and going, up, there's light leak. Come on, real world shooting environments, people. Don't go to extremes on the forums. Even in my forums, don't go to extremes. Try to keep it simple. If it's too good to be true and it's over the top and you're doing something majorly extreme, it's probably going to have a minor issue. So don't blow them out of proportion. Brand new cameras, there's usually firmware fixes that come out and make things even better as they move along. But you know, you buy the first camera that comes out, there's going to be issues. New adopter syndrome, you know, things are going to happen. But mostly they're not going to put out cameras. These companies aren't going to put out faulty cameras right at the beginning to have to deal with the bad PR and cause people to flip-flop system to system and just make bad blood there. So there's my rant. Use the equipment, all right? Use it for what it's for. Don't overanalyze. Go out and shoot, you know? Have fun. But don't sit there and shoot test charts and try to make issues where there aren't issues just because you think you should do that. That's it. I got it. That's all I got to say for my rant. Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.